You guessed it. He's back. Ryan Garcia does a brand new interview. This time he takes aim at Terence Bud Crawford. He says Crawford is boring. Crawford really ain't fought nobody except for Errol Spence, who went through a car crash. And he says he's just wasted people's money, their moolah, their guap, their dollar in the sport of boxing. We're going to listen to Ryan Garcia in this clip. Then I'll give you my thoughts. Roll the clip.
Bro, Terence Crawford really hasn't beat nobody other than Errol Spence Jr. that went through a car crash. Other than that, who Terence Crawford has actually beat? Name one guy that he beat other than Errol Spence. That's well known.
I think the Spence one was pretty impressive.
But name another one. Sean Porter that was from Wash.
He was on his way out.
He was on his way out, yeah.
Who has he beat? He hasn't beat nobody, bro. He's not gonna beat nobody, bro. Terence Crawford is not no, he ain't like that, bro. Terence Crawford is an overhyped bum, bro. I'm sorry. Somebody gotta say it. You're an overhyped bum, bro. I'm looking at the camera right now. You suck, bro. Just stop acting like you're like that. Stop stealing boxing money. You're wasting everybody's money. You're not entertaining, bro. You're boring as come see me in the ring if you think I'm talking shit. Terence Crawford really has a beat.
Hey, yo, this man is crazy. He going off. Now, I let you listen to it clean without commentary, so we got to review it with a little bit of ego commentary because he said a whole lot in a small, short period of time.
Bro, Terence Crawford really hasn't beat nobody other than Errol Spence Jr. that went through a car crash.
When I say it, I'm the bad guy. But then when Ryan Garcia says it, you know, maybe people feel different. Listen, the thing is this. I'm not on where Ryan's at. Like, he's like over the top. He's saying Crawford's a bum. I don't think Crawford's a bum. You know, I think Crawford's a great fighter, skilled fighter, and he has the right mentality. He's a warrior. But there are some questions, namely Terence Crawford's resume and the bulk of his career, you know, not really getting the marquee names that would have blown his career up in a good way and catapulted Crawford to new heights, if you will. And I've always stated that, you know, Crawford's fun to watch. I don't think he's boring like Ryan Garcia is saying, to each his own. But he just really, his name has not become bigger because of really the bulk of his career. He just wasn't fighting like the John Molinas and Felix Diaz. You know, a lot of these fights, Thomas Delorme, they're not going to make you into a superstar at the point in which he fought him. Ricky Burns. I know Crawford keeps talking about the Ricky Burns win. That's a great maybe personal achievement and a accomplishment, first title and things like that. But I think Crawford in his mind values Ricky Burns a lot more than the boxing public. And I was watching boxing and critiquing boxing back then too. I never thought Ricky Burns was the it guy. And if you see, when I make these statements, the Bud buddies get mad, but they can't prove me wrong, right? They say like, oh, ego, you're hating and stuff like that. Ricky Burns, people see, and this is, Shakur does this, the Bud buddies do this. Oftentimes when you're cooking, such as myself, and you're making these strong points and people don't like what you're saying, they'll just say you're hating, but then they can't prove you wrong. So I know I'm on the right track. The thing with Ricky Burns is the man in the division, even before Crawford at 35, was Adrian Broner. Ah, man, you know, AB, algebra books, Archbishop, right? And Ricky Burns ducked Adrian Broner. These are the facts. So everybody in boxing at the time knew that. Now, you could say Broner's career didn't pan out and he didn't achieve what Crawford did later on. That's fine. But let the record show that Ricky Burns definitely ducked Broner.
Other than that, who Terence Crawford has actually beat? Name one guy that he beat other than Errol Spence. That's well known.
I think the Spence one was pretty impressive.
Hey, now that's funny because Ryan in the Say Cheese TV interview, he says, name one win that he has outside of Spence that was impressive to you. And the first thing the host says was, I think the Spence win was pretty impressive. But that wasn't the question. See, a lot of people, they get mad, but that wasn't a question. He said outside of the Spence win, who he just said went through a car crash, name an impressive win, the first person who came to mind was Spence.
Spence. That's well known.
Listen,
Name one guy that
he said that's well known. It's an easy question. He said name someone else he beat with the name that was well known before Errol Spence, or out excluding that one fight.
he beat other than Errol Spence.
Listen,
Name one guy that he beat other than Errol Spence. That's well known.
I think the Spence one was pretty impressive.
But name another one. Sean Porter, that was from Wash.
he said he was effing washed. Listen, when I say these things,
He's on his way out.
He's on his way out, yeah.
Who has he beat? He hasn't beat nobody, bro. He's not gonna beat nobody, bro. Terence Crawford is not no, he ain't like that, bro.
he said he's not like that.
Terence Crawford is an overhyped bum, bro.
He said he's an overhyped effing bum. I mean, that's extreme. Bro.
I'm sorry. Somebody got to say it. You're an overhyped bum, bro. I'm looking at the camera right now. You suck, bro. Just
You suck.
stop acting like you're like that. Stop stealing boxing's money. You're wasting everybody's money.
Stop stealing boxing's money. You're wasting everybody's money.
You're not entertaining, bro. You're boring as
You're not entertaining. You're boring AF.
Come see me in the ring if you think I'm talking shit. Terence Crawford really has.
Hey, this man is wilding. He said, come see me in the ring if you think I'm talking ish. Listen, now, Ryan Garcia, he's definitely outspoken these days and things like that. I don't know if a fight with Terence and Ryan would or could happen. Eddie Hearn, as he depicts, he believes that Crawford is only looking for a cash out, like big fight with Canelo. I don't know, given the circumstance, what Bud would feel about a Ryan Garcia fight, because Ryan is definitely popular, but he's never fought so much as at welterweight. So I don't know if that's a realistic thing to imagine Bud versus Ryan Garcia. So I guess we have to wait and see. Let me know what you guys think. But I told you, Crawford, as time wears on, people are looking more intently into the resume. And now people are starting to say what I've always told you. A lot of guys had handicaps. Benavidez shot in the leg. Kell Brooks stabbed in the leg. Both of his eyes from the Triple G Errol Spence fight. All things I've said on my channel, right? Errol Spence, car wreck. These are, unfortunately for Crawford, the circumstances in which he faced his opposition. So you can get mad at me, but these are the facts. I didn't create any of these realities. Errol literally went through a car crash, literally couldn't fight Pacquiao because of a detached retina. Crawford fought him after that point. Now, we all, made picks and stuff like that and whatnot, but it looked like something was wrong with Errol Spence Jr., to be honest. Like, that looked like a version of Errol that wouldn't have beaten other guys like Ugas and Danny Garcia, whether it was weight drain or whatever was going on. It looked like something was up. Let me know what you guys think of Ryan Garcia's comments.